y'all, what's up? Rising, rising, rising. Up early. Best time to always. I'm up early, but I was kind of worn out yesterday, and it is what it is. So it is what it is. So I was supposed to be in there working on that war room. You know, honey, gotta put more affirmations on the wall and prayers. You know, because we all, I'm telling you, we need it right now. I don't care who it is. I mean, it's so much trauma that's going on right now, and we have to have some spiritual highs, right? We need stuff that's gonna that's gonna push the situation. So I like to get up in here and I like to get my stuff together, get myself already clean together and everything, doing that face care, mouth care, and all that stuff like that. I always got to get that Bible here because there's a lot of information up in here that can let us understand what mankind is on. Okay? Sometimes I just feel like some of these things that they have wrote and different things like that have you like, oh, okay. I see why we in the situations we going through, and I'm gonna tell you something, if we don't get ourselves centered for ourselves, I'm telling you, I just made up in my mind that I'm just gonna be happy just because. I know I'm gonna get hit with afflictions and like everybody else, but you know what? I pick happiness, right? So, when you come over here with Ask Big Mama, just know we just coming up in here love. I'm not trying to be something I'm not. What you see is what you get. I'm going to give you the information, and hopefully, this information is going to help you. Okay, so we're always going to have a good topic all the time. We're going to have a good topic, and we're going to talk about it. So always remember, we're going to always do signs. We're going to do the collective. We're going to do whatever. Whatever the universe tells us to do, this we're going to do. Okay. I'm not truly here to convince no one. You come up here with the right energy. Thank you, baby. Hey, honey, love. Understand that I don't play when it comes to spirit. You guys, Big Mama been working hard to speak from these 4 strokes, so I don't have time to argue. I have mods in here. If you come in bad energy, my ladies, get out. Miss Henry, she's been with me for years, and I'm glad to see you again. Big Mama, I'm here, and she was around when I had my first stroke and everything, and I had 4 strokes. You know what I'm saying? So it took me some years, guys, to get to this divine timing in my life. So I'm glad to be here. I want to thank everybody who, what about you? Nice to meet you. I want to thank everybody who's been praying, Ask Big Mama. I have got so much love, and I want to thank God for everybody. Thank you. I am back, and let everybody know Big Mama is back. My channel is Mama Sessions 74. So we thank God for it. It says do not turn means. I'm not even about the honey. I know about the 66 books, baby. And let me say something before I block you. It comes from the white man and come for us, baby. That book that you're talking about, this slave book, that was to keep me in bondages, block. No, I use this because this where all the spells is at, to keep your asses out the way. So you can go ahead and block her. You can't tell me about the Bible, baby. I know the book in and out. Thank you so much. We don't have to hear none of that. Okay, over here is love and light. You're more welcome to be here, but if you come up here in the wrong energy, you're out of here. Okay, it's got to be some rules up in here with Ask Big Mama. It's gonna be some rules up in here. I don't know what y'all used to, but over here it's gonna be respect. Okay, because I don't know what's attached to me. Hey, love you light. You don't have to keep saying that all day, baby. We know you from here. Okay. I know they crazy. So we just let them know right now we're going to have a good time. We're talking about who's truly loving you. So this is going to be a love general spread for everybody. So enjoy that. Harriet, if you see anything negative, you have the thing to get them up out of there. One thing ex-mama don't do is foolishness. I don't play with grown people. I will get you out the door and it's okay. All right? It's okay. So if you're going to learn from me, damn it, learn from me or get the hell on. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to pull this energy. This is talking about who's truly loving you. I think a lot of y'all in situations right now, giving all your time, your money, loving on a person that don't even love you back. And the real person that's supposed to be in your energy, you haven't met them because you're so stuck with that same energy. So over here, we're going to give you the truth what it is. Now, a lot of people get mad with my readings because if it comes to you and you need to hear it, it's for you. If it's not, moving on. But I go by spirit. And spirit says we got to get these bad relationships out the way. So that means finally saying enough is enough. I don't think none of us want to walk around here being a fool, right? Because people are getting real crazy right now. We're seeing a lot of accounts about women moving away, moving around marriages and stuff like that, like the white lady just passed. And she was so happy that so she thought that they were in the same bracket of understanding of what the child was going to do, what they're going to do, and that we was going to, what you left with, I left with. So she had a plan. He had another plan for her ass. She got on live on TikTok. So thankful that it didn't have to be bad. This was what her spirit was telling her. Well, he already had a plan to make sure that it never happened. So you're going to meet some crazy people in your life, okay? So after she got on TikTok, not even 2 minutes later, he killed her. And she was praising this man. She literally praised this man. And she said, I feel good. We've been together almost 20 years, and I'm glad that we could get along for the children. And this just happened. And he waited till she got off that TikTok and he killed her. Let me tell you something. This is going to be a warning for a lot of y'all, because some of y'all are living with some demonic ass people that will risk it all for their happiness. Now, I know what I talk about ain't going to be for everybody, because y'all want to hear Tyler and tell y'all the same thing all the time, and he don't care. He going to put it, and that's it. And I don't see none of y'all growing for it. But if you're gonna build relationships, because I'm really into helping people. When I read love and stuff like that, I want you to be in love. I want you to have real relationships. And he ain't the only one. It's a whole bunch of them. And you got to understand, it's a spiritual thing that we're not supposed to be doing. It's a spiritual law. I'm not going to sit here and tell you no lie for you to give me money and different things like that. If he's sorry, and he crazy and he's full of shit, then guess what it is? It's just what it is. So if y'all want lies, you gonna get it here. And so that's why I said this topic would be so fitting for everybody who's truly loving you. If they really working with you, is he standing up for you? Or what are some of the things that he shall means to do if he's a real man? Do we open the door for you? Do he call you by your first name or bitch words? Is he ashamed of you? Every time you do everything, you the one paying for everything? But you call this love? This ain't no love. That's you a damn fool. And guess what? We all played the fool before for a little piece of pookie, for a little pickle. We've all. Or a little bit of cuckoo. We've all paid the fool, but when we gonna stop being the fool? You see? So we're gonna pull this energy and see what's going on. Because I want good relationships. See, I got friends. And I don't even have to sleep with these men. These men take care of me. See, that's the difference between y'all young girls. See, y'all lay up. No, my conversation gonna get what the hell I want. And I'm gonna tell you something else, ladies. I do not deal with broke men because that shit make me itch. So I don't care if you call me fat, whatever, since I've been fat for a long damn time and I pull most some of the beautiful men. Listen, if you ain't bringing nothing to the damn table, your table is empty. What conversation we gonna have? Goddamn, I ain't got no car. You ain't got no car. We got two goddamn dumbbells walking together. What the hell we about to do? What kind of sex we about to do? It's gonna be some mad sex. I, y'all young girls be on some crazy. Y'all will let a man hit you down below for a goddamn dinner? Don't you know mama always told me go out to eat but always have your own money? So y'all ain't ready for big mama because y'all be give y'all some wisdom. You don't never go nowhere. I'm seeing a lot of that on TikTok and stuff. These girls buying up the damn store, and I think that's very disrespectful. Cause bitch, if you wasn't doing it on your own dime, why would you try to do it on his? Okay, so they buying all this food and everything, and these brothers is getting real fickle now. You on your own, cause you don't need 10 meals, and you don't bring your friend for a meal. But see, this is why a lot of young women are single and will stay single because of that. So if you think you about to have a relationship with a man, you always come to the table with your own shit. I said what I said and I stand on it. Everybody want a rich man, but your ass is poor as hell. How that's gonna work? He's not gonna be on the bracket that you're on anyways, cause he got money and you don't. You see what I'm saying? So if y'all want to learn from me, come on. I don't care if I got 100,000 people watching me or zero. Whoever gonna hear this when it's over, it's over. But if you gonna make you think, damn, Big Mama is real. She up on something. You damn right. See, I've never went to a dinner and I didn't have on my own money. Because he might do some shit against what I thought and I didn't like it. So I'm gonna have to walk away. Okay? Because see, men, they're the type of people, they think when you give them a meal, that means ass. I can feed my damn self. So I always go stag. Now, I can show a man real quick, your money ain't good with me. I pay for the tab. So you got to let the man know, baby, you got yours and I got mine. And you ain't fit to even sit at the table with me, especially if I see something about you I really don't like. A man gonna show you who he is from the beginning. I want you to believe it. The way you start with a man is the way it is. Men, same way. So you have to get these conversations for the beginning, so you don't have to find yourself in the middle. They're going to the end, and some of y'all might not make it out. A person will show you exactly who they are from the beginning. I remember when I started dating my husband, and I was young, stupid, didn't get it. And I always like older men, because I've always been a man, have his shit and together. I've never really dated young men. I've always had older men. Well, I wish I could have left his ass at the table, okay? But I remember our first dinner time. And I'm not no cheap ass dinner, you know what I'm saying? We just going to have a conversation. I don't think you got to spend a lot of money, right? So we go to KFC, and I picked. I could have went a lot of different things, but that's what I want. I like my little chicken, my wings. So we get to the table, and I sense some things about him already in the spirit that I didn't like. The way he was handling himself, hey baby, love and light, and his energy. So I remember the food came to the table and he was like, yeah, honey, make sure you eat the chicken to the bone. I said, who the fuck he think he talking to? I said, excuse me? See, I'm telling you, a man will show you from the get. And I said, oh, eat the bone. I said, who's gonna eat a bone? He said, what I'm trying to say, don't waste my money. Blah blah blah. And see, I'm telling you, a man will give you goddamn red signs. Goddamn if you don't listen. So I was like, okay. I said, well, I'll tell you what, you pay for yours and I pay for mine. And he said, okay, fine. So I gave him another chance. That's what I'm saying. Don't give no more chances. Give him one goddamn time. If he show you something from that get or her, I'm telling you, hey, don't listen. Because it could be something that start from one day and it's going to destroy your ass for years. Okay? So I went on another date with him. It was horrible. I had to cuss his ass out. This man showed me from the get this motherfucker wasn't no good, okay? Then what I saw with him too, he would always be late. He was never on time. And he used to do things like he would want to come to my house too late. And I remember something he told, ain't nothing open at night but legs. But it ain't gonna be mine. You see what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you, a man will see when you got children and responsibilities. And it's a parable in the Bible that talks about the man that slides his way into the house of a woman burdened down with life. And he literally slashes his ass into the house to take. That's what he did. Because I was a single mother, working 2 jobs and everything like that. He knew I was going to be about my business, right? Because them kids, I had to have electric, gas, and different things like that. And he was already 18 years over me, so he already knew what life was. Okay? I found myself staying with this man and the whole situation for 30-some years. And I still didn't get it. I thought maybe because he's just older his age and maybe that's who he is. No, that's who the fuck he was. But I was so young and stupid. I didn't understand that this man was playing a game that literally destroyed my life in a lot of ways. I married this man in 2000. That was the horrible thing that I ever could have did in my life. So when I tell you who, that's why I said it's so fitting for a lot of body. Who is you loving? Who is really, really loving on you? Because sometimes we're going to find ourselves in situations like me, and you're going to have to go back to your life of the moments that you've lost. Because if you would have stayed with God, listen to your intuition, if you wouldn't have you in the situation that you in. So I got that man 30-some years. Only thing that came out of that was my beautiful daughter. But what I learned with him, he treated her the way he tried to do me. And I remember he said, when I'm done with a woman, I'm done with the child. See, these are some of the things that you're going to have to listen to. Even though you don't want to hear it, you have to listen to it. Because they will let you know, I am not for you. And then when a man doesn't respect you or she doesn't respect you as a man, they're going to feel they can do what the hell they want to do for your life. Here come children. Here, multiple bitches. And I'm going to tell you what a person will do to you. I don't care if you haven't done nothing wrong. They will project their bullshit on you because they're the ones who's wrong. It was a lot of nights I wanted to take his ass off the game, baby. And I ain't gonna talk about everything, but that man was hell. He gave me hell. Now he wants me back. I wish I would. Oh, now the pickle ain't working no more. You think I want you? I don't want you. You didn't see me, and I was a good wife. I just didn't play no games with his ass. I was that type of wife. The house was clean, the kids was clean, he was taken care of. It was a lot of different situations where this man did me wrong in a lot of ways. Hey, baby. But when you don't love yourself, oh my goodness. Well, this ain't for everybody. I need y'all to share me. Because I'm about to give you some tools, honey. When you don't love yourself, I mean, literally love you. I don't give a goddamn if you are 120 pounds to 600. If you don't love you, who will? If you don't respect yourself, who will? If you don't trick yourself out, who will? And I tell people all the time, this is conversations you need to talk to your young people. Let them see real relationships. Because at the end of the day, it's still what? Trauma. So if you don't know if that person's real or not, what's the point? So that's why we're talking about who's really rocking with you. I want that man to rock with me. These men today, and I gotta say what I need to say. Over here, this gonna be some realness. Cause I'm used to real men though. See, I seen good men in my family. I always had my daddy till he died and everything. And I don't know, maybe I was trying to find somebody like my dad because my dad took care of home and everything and the men in my family and stuff. And maybe I seen this in this man, and my intuition was no goddamn right. It was terrible. But young girls always want to emulate their daddies. So I think I saw something in him, right? But I was really wrong. And I remember when I married this man, my dad told me after the wedding, before it started, you can walk away. He said, I don't trust him. My daddy told me the same day of the wedding. He said, you can walk away and we can have a party. He said, because you're not going to be happy. And I should have listened to my daddy. I should have listened to my daddy. He said, hell, that motherfucker ain't no good. That's how my dad talked. And he ain't shit. He said, now, I said what I need to say. He said, that man ain't no good. You don't marry him, Pat. My dad told me. And I didn't listen. Because I literally thought I was in love. A lot of shit came down that the day of the wedding, he was with a bitch. See, I know a lot of people. And I should have listened. See, that's sometimes lessons that hit on top of y'all. Man, and you wonder why. Shit, daddy told you don't do it. Mama told you don't do it. And goddamn, if I only would have listened. It costs $40 to get a piece of paper. And it's cost me thousands to get away from him. So who's your love? Some of these people come into your life, the wolf in clothing. Whoa, some of these men coming up in here so fine. Oh, so you think they always put together? Shit, they might got a little bit of money and everything, and oh my God, you done went crazy, and that motherfucker is crazy. He's a narcissist. He's abusive. He don't want your light to shine. Everything he is and he walk around here is a demon. You can smell his sulfur and fire around him. Do you know sometimes men are coming to your life just to be a distraction? Or a woman? We call them sucker spot energies. When you lay with them, they make you sick. Ladies, for y'all, make your pH off. Because you ain't supposed to be laying with them anyways. Y'all ain't ready for me. So he done came in. He done slide his motherfucking ass through. Done took. Shit, you give him that world treatment. You feeding him before you feed your own fucking kids. But when it would come to the time that you need him, he ain't got nothing for you. And he probably already got a family. Or somebody else. So we got to be careful this year. We ain't dealing with that no more. But this is a time I want good relationships. I want something that's gonna be powerful in my life. Because some of these people ain't shit. They coming with it. They coming with that energy. Now we got the man that want to be the value man. Somebody told their ass to walk around here and buy some suits. Now they think they better than the black woman. The lies that you tell. These brothers really on this high value man. And when I think about that show they got on public, Buzz It, the balloons, you this bitch done gave a whole show for a man to put black women down. And if you ever watch that show, only thing she just put a light of is how black men really don't like sisters. And I've seen some of those beautiful women on that show. And she gave them a light to be dismissive and nasty over the woman. Now, I'm looking at her. She got a whole husband, everything like that. And I'm looking at her. I would love to have a conversation with her. Why? What was you thinking? Now, we got spins on a lot of people doing them. And it's getting worse and worse. But you didn't give a look of what a man don't like about the woman. Every negative things. And I've seen a lot of them women feelings hurt. But the sisters, y'all ain't no better. When do we get to the point to we belittle people for no reason? You see what I'm saying? That's not no love. That we got the sisters want to do the same thing. You got to be on this bracket, and you're really not in no brackets. Because you have to show the media what you got. You see what I'm saying? So if you're going to build a relationship, get shit that's built on shit that's real. Not on TV, okay? Build something that's going to last. That's just no different than a person that's a singer. Did one song. But guess what? They ate from that one song for the rest of their lives. That's not the same thing with a relationship, guys. One day you might get this person and they may tear your whole damn life up. I have friends that's not here today in the box over a man. I have friends that's in jail right now from taking them out. I have seen some crazy shit. I knew friends who he done took the whole family out. Okay? That's why you get an opportunity to understand if that person is crazy or not. And I'm going to tell you something, back in the days, when you called yourself and have a relationship, we courted. We didn't just jump into nothing, and we never went by ourselves. Oh, the lies that you tell. And I always told my kids, always keep yourself with a group of people. Don't find yourself in a situation where it's just two. Because when you have two, anything can lead to what? Anything. So it was back in the days, we always had a brother or a sister or somebody. It wasn't where you weren't going nowhere by your damn self. And then we try to, back in them days, we want to see what's going with the bloodline. Is you crazy? Because we didn't want crazy babies. Because when it comes down to bloodline, it's the bloodline. And then when you decide you want to get married, you had to do a blood test. For a reason. Because it might be a narcissist, he might be a murder in that energy, and whatever. It was shit that was in place to protect us, ladies and gentlemen. Why they stopped it, I don't know. But I really think they need to go back to it because a lot of people's walking around here, their kids with HDH, what's it called, the upset AU, whatever it is for the kids is just weird. And it's a big spare of young kids that's coming out retarded and different things like that. And it comes from the bloodline. Everything that baby's in their body is the man's blood. This coming through. So I would tell ladies, when y'all get into the relationship, you gotta figure out who they are from the get. What's in them? Is they crazy in their family? Shit, your kids might be crazy. You see what I'm saying? So it's a lot of different things that can come into place if you just out here doing what you want to do and you're not listening to spirit. All right? Y'all always got love on the mind. You just say I want to have sex. A lot of y'all ain't want to be in love. Y'all just want to have sex. Y'all just want some good old pickle. A little bit of schwank. Y'all not looking for love. Because if people are really in love and want relationships, they're going to work together. Right? See, the people in my family, the women in my family, they be with their men till they die. See, that's what I've seen. Here in Canton, Ohio, we date some kids since we was children growing up and married. I got a friend right now, and they've been brothers, girlfriend, boyfriend since they was 15 years old. Now they're about to be in their 50s. See, that's the way we was raised. We family. You know, and all the and the men that's here where they understand about taking care of woman and family. these new men, they don't want families. They want to know what a woman can do for them, how to take care of them. I've never seen so many men would want you come see them. That's some weird shit to me. I ain't going nowhere to see your ass. Okay? And don't even ask me. I've never seen so many men that ain't got their own in my goddamn life. I've never seen it. So I'm in a relationship for 30-some years, and now I'm out here trying to figure this thing out. Relationships and stuff. Where is the real men? And can you stand up, please? Where's the women? Please stand up. The women ain't like that used to be here. We used to care. We used to work. We used to walk with class. I see much booty pics in my life. A man can't even see your face because the only thing you thinking about is your ass. And them BBLs is just horrible. I mean, literally horrible. I don't know who told y'all. Y'all learned that from gay men. Y'all learned that all that makeup stuff came from drags. I'm trying to figure out what a woman that's already gentle, already got titties and stuff like that. Why the hell would you want to get cut up? I don't understand it. I've seen the cuts. It's like they take your whole goddamn stomach off. All around your waist, a whole cut. It's just crazy to me. So the men's is effed up and the women is effed up too. Y'all plastic as hell now. And now it's some men out here that want real women. Oh yeah, it's some good men out here. And I ain't gonna sit here and say they ain't, because I done met some great men. Okay? Men that come to me for their readings and different things like that. Good men. But shit, they scared too. These heifers is plastic as hell. You can't see them because they got so makeup on their face. Look at this skin, baby. I'm 50 years old. Do you see makeup on? What I want to do my skin, I will. But I keep my stuff together. You see what I'm saying? See, men want to see a woman in her real trueness. Right? What you see is what you get. So just know when I'm just sitting here relaxing, when I dress up, oh my God, I'm on a whole different level. But these men are looking for women that's real women, and we're looking for real men. Because the men is very feminine right now. I don't know what didn't happen, but the men is feminine as hell. The ones that's gay and the ones who walk feminine. It's no masculine energy anymore. And I really believe sometimes everything is going back to the woman, because, you know, a man ain't nothing but a woman with the pitter inside. That's all it is. Everything is a woman. So I really believe in this era, now everything that was supposed to be masculine is going all back to the mother. Feminine. Yeah. Yeah. And, you know, when I look at my sons, I'm glad I raised my sons what it is, because they're very less muscular. Very. My son know they men. Ain't no fake feminine nothing around them. That's how I know the game done changed. And even though I were going through a lot with my husband, he was still a man. Okay? Whether he was good or bad or whatever, I still try my best to respect him. I tell people, listen, the way I walked out is the way I walked in. I'm walking as a lady, and I'm going to have to walk away like a lady. And that's just what it is. I did not shirk my responsibility because he wouldn't shit. And I still let him be a man until it was time for me to walk away. But my sons learned a lot from him because my sons don't do the bars and something. Both of my sons is married. They've been the one, my son, he been married 9 years, and Monte hitting on 4. 32, 33. I told him, you need to get one person. You don't need a whole bunch. And if you get a woman got a whole bunch of kids, and this is what I told him, I said, don't buy them bitches no flowers. Buy some food for them kids. Because half the time the women got kids. And you actually can't get away from that. So if you gonna lay up and different things like that, don't give her ass no flowers. Go get some food for them kids. You're laying up. That's how I raised my sons. You see what I'm saying? So we all want love. We all dream for the right woman, the right man, you know. And sometimes we just sit in ourselves because we like, is it can ever happen? It ain't just ugly women that ain't getting no man. We talking some of the most beautiful men can't pull a man because a lot of these men are feminine. You know, I'm gonna tell you something, y'all. It's hard to be in a black woman. White women will always be able to get a husband and different things like that. Because since the 70s, they always took our men and different things like that. Then they give our brothers a leg to stand on. So in the 70s, they moved our husbands and our men out the houses for food stamps and housing. But the white woman has always had their men. Now something changed to where we done lost the men. They went to go get some milk and they never made back. Right? So now we dealing with the fact that the men are already walked away. Now we got feminine men. Half of our men are gay. And if they're not gay, they're in prison. Okay? Locked away forever. Or they just haven't been born yet. So what leaves us as being a black woman? The picking is crazy. Now you got to be very careful because HIV and AIDS is spreading very bad in every state now. You know? We see a lot of us try to get on apps and shit like that, and we see a lot of sisters dying from them apps. Okay? So it's a lot of things that we are dealing with because we want to be in love. And we want that one person that's going to be true. You know what I'm saying? I think we need to get back to the old way of doing things. I ain't going to tell you go to a church and get a man because them some of the biggest whores I've ever seen in my damn life. All the way up to the pastor. You see what I'm saying? I will tell you, get yourself an opportunity to meet different type of people. Now, I've never been the type of person to be in the white men. That's never been my thing. Now, both of my sons are married to white women and different things like that. That's what they do. I just see some beautiful white men, but I can't see myself with one. You know, I don't know what life is going to have for me because I need a masculine man. You know what I'm saying? I need a man that's going to know what it is. You see what I'm saying? But I will say this, ladies, especially my sisters, don't wait forever. If these brothers ain't on they 1-1 and somebody can show you something different, I don't care what level color he is now. Because there's too many of us walking around here. We talk about lawyers, doctors, teachers, police and stuff. And what we don't have, and we have conversations that we ain't got a man. And some deep stuff that I'm giving y'all. See, we want more. And we're going to always be looking. You know, it's always going to be a party because we have to keep looking. And I think a lot of us is tired. I don't should have to go jump over here and over here, over here. It's not a party when it comes to your soul. with your heart and the things that you're trying to do. Okay? But I say this, be open to find different love in different places. Okay? And be mindful of that. This is a time of reflection on what you want with your person. What does he bring to the table? What does she bring to the table? Do y'all have respect for each other? Do you stand in judgment? Do you put that person down that's supposed to be into your life? Is that person that's coming to your life to be a distraction, or is that person about to birth some shit with you? See, this is some things that we have to learn, ladies and gentlemen. I don't care what color you are. What did you birth in a relationship? If it's nothing but drama and different things like that, let me tell you something about sex. It's a physical thing. What's happened after the sex is done? Y'all don't have no conversation, do you? See, I want the whole meal. I want the conversation. I want the sex. I want the time. I want the respect. And then I want to birth something that's beautiful. Right? Just what it is. And that's some of the things we're going to have to learn and reflect on ourselves. You don't want a relationship when you got a nigga that will do threaten you and stuff like that. Beating you across your damn head. Ain't just black men is doing. White men be whooping your girls, your asses too. Yeah. And anytime a man is hitting on you, he's a punk. He got mama problems. And if you get a man that's like that, only thing he want to do is hit on you and different things like that, he come from trauma. So he's going to lash everything he can over you. And I'm talking about all men. And then you meet that one that's with that narcissist energy, being narcissist. You can't do nothing. You got to walk with your head down, different things like that. I can never understand it. But we see these conversations all the time. You better let me tell you something. You want the person who's truly loving on you. Because what your kids see is what they do. So if the mama get her ass whooped, she gonna get the same type of man. Kids watch what they see. And then it ends up being what they are, what they don't want to be. Okay? And I'm going to tell your women and your men, kids see everything. They see everything. Be fair for your kids. That might be your hell while your kids got to sit into your hell. Understand that person is coming, he's not coming at the table the way it should. Get away. And this is a warning. Because see, in this new energy, we ain't kissing no ass. Honey, I'll be by myself, doing me, enjoying my peace. It feels good to be in a relationship when I ain't got a man disrespecting me all the damn time. Shit, if I gotta continue dealing with that, I'll be single till I won't. And when I want to give me some pickle, I will. Other than that, and I think a lot of us feel the same way. Even y'all men, to the point y'all done deal with these young girls and they done took so much money and stuff like you. I already go give me a little boo-boo and go about my way. This is what the world is now. Because we all done been hurt, right? But if I could tell you that we can turn this around if we wanted to, we can literally turn this situation. Now everybody's story is different. But I believe in the tree of life. I believe in it. I believe if you put faith on everything, the universe is going to get you to the highest places. And see, one of these things you're going to have to learn how to put the intent in the manifestation into the universe and tell the universe what you need in that woman or in that man. Oh God, give me something that's I can love, that was going to love me back. Who's going to be honest with me. That's going to encourage me so I can encourage you. That's what love. I got your back and you got mine. See, some of y'all scared to go in the mud together. Some of y'all want people that's already arrived and you ain't even got there yet. Stay in your lane. If he's a millionaire, why you think he wants you? And if you a young girl and got a sugar man with a sugar daddy, that's just what he is, a sugar daddy. He just want to have sex. He ain't trying to wife you. And he gonna find one that's younger than you to get another one, and then you out the goddamn door. So we're just trying to get to the point that we understand what this thing, this tree of life is. And one of the things we don't want to do is get in the point to our spirituality is in the way. Sometimes y'all get the relationships here, they come with that bad energy, hate on you. Especially you spiritual, you better be careful. You better listen to your intuition. You can smell them demons. Your light makes your magic crazy over them. Be mindful of that. Be mindful of your energy when you say you about to lay with somebody and bring somebody into your life. Because that might just be that person that came from your past that you've lived before, and all of us gonna be here over and over. Some people that haven't had the opportunity to come here before, but a lot of us have. And some of y'all keep coming back with the same lessons. It ain't learned. You done been killed on each life that you lived. How many more lives that you need to get that let you know you picking wrong? Is it real? Hell yeah, it's real. And it will follow you, your story, over and over and over until you get it right. Last card. Don't be careless with your happiness. Don't be careless to your happiness. Take that moments for yourself. If a person don't see you, guess what? They'll never see you. If they don't respect you, they will never respect you. The way you start in a relationship, if it's not right, it will stay that way. If it start with love and respect, it will stay that way. And that's just what that is. We don't want to walk in illusions no more, babies. Just like a car. If you don't fix that motherfucking car, it ain't gonna work. You know what's something wrong with that car and you know ain't no good, and you gonna still be careless? But you know, if I don't fix it, I ain't going nowhere. That's the same way with your happiness and your soul. Fix it up. Heal it. And a lot of y'all need to learn how to heal before you jump into a relationship. Why do y'all jump from one relationship that don't work then, and you bring the same shit into the new one? And I'm going to tell you something else would stop doing. If you meet a man, a real one, or a real woman, your past is just what the hell that is. It shouldn't even be a conversation about how he was and that she was. No. If it was good for you, you will be with that person. So evidently something had to move around. But don't bring that. Real men don't own that shit. That's your past, ain't got shit to do with me. Don't throw that shit out in a first. And if they ask you, I'd rather not talk about it, because ain't none of your damn business. So I just gave y'all I gave y'all some jewels, didn't I? Yes, honey. See, if we're going to turn this thing around, and if we're really trying to build relationship, the key of that is understanding, listening, and watching. And not find yourself doing the same thing over and over, and you've not learned from nothing. The way you start is the way it's going to end. I promise you that. I promise you that. I don't care what color you are. The way it starts is the way it's going to end. That's where your faith has to be in the situation. Everybody should have the opportunity to feel real love in our lives. All of us have the opportunity to do that. But I'd rather be by myself because I ain't lonely. I just want the right energy to come in the building. So you guys, I hope this helped you guys who's really truly loving you. Make sure y'all subscribe to my channel. Make sure you guys watch all my videos in its entirety. You guys can send cash out, donations and different things like that. I always post how to get a reading from me and different things like that. And if you want to leave a donation to the channel, you can as well. But I'm here to teach. We ain't sitting in illusions over here in the collective over here, baby. We gonna push. And I know a lot of people know a lot of people know ex Big Mama is bad. They're making sure not to come back around Big Mama. But it's okay. They will hear me. Hear that roar, honey, because I'm coming with some shit. I done had 6 years to heal. So I'm coming for everything that I lost. And who's following me, you're going to benefit from my gifts. So with that being said, this your girl Ask Big Mama. Mama Session 74. I will make sure that information is over here on my tab. Make sure y'all leave a comment about this video. Tell me what y'all think about it. If you have any ideas of topics that you guys want me to talk to in the spirit, we can. As we build this new channel, we're going to be doing live readings and everything. So once we start building the live and stuff like that again, and I and be monetized again, because they took me off because I was activated not for years. So I need 4,000 watch times. Okay, so I need everybody who can watch all my videos in its entirety. Please subscribe, all that for Big Mama, okay? With that being said, thank you, Heritage. I love you, baby. Good seeing you again. And with that being said, I say,